everyone, welcome back to Kravings Food Adventures. I'm Karen Ahmed and today I'm headed out to my friend's potluck pool party. This is going to be a great party and I know that anything on a stick is going to be very impressive. But to make it extra special, I'm going to make my Thai chicken satay. Now these skewers are delicious. Chicken is marinated in Thai aromatics, herbs, spices, and is finished off with coconut milk. It's then smoked on my barbecue and it's going to be served with a delicious peanut dipping sauce. Now satay is insanely popular in many Far Eastern countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, and Thailand. It is served on the streets and it is portable and delicious. Now I know you really want to know how to make this chicken satay, but before I go further with the recipe, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. I upload new videos every week. Share it with your family, friends, and be sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Now let's get started. Heat 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds together with 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. I'm also going to add 6 cloves and 1 teaspoon of white peppercorns. I'm going to add 6 dry chilies and this is going to give my satay a little bit of a kick. Stir to distribute the heat and just make sure your spices are not burning. Now once this is done, I'm just going to remove it from the heat and keep it aside. Now I'm just going to prep my food processor and the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to add my cool spices and just process this till it's a rough powder. Now alternately you can use powdered spices if you want to. You'd have to use a little bit less, but you really can't beat the taste of fresh ground spices. Add a half teaspoon of turmeric. Now this is what's going to give my satay that beautiful golden hue. I'm also going to add the juice of a lime, 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. Now if you're serving guests that have a fish allergy, just use a light soya sauce instead. I've got 1 teaspoon of palm sugar, 5 cloves of garlic. Now this will roughly yield about 2 tablespoons and the same amount of shallots. Next I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of galangal. Now I've chopped this roughly just so it's easier to process. I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of lemongrass that I've cut into little slices, and 2 tablespoons of coriander stems. Now coriander stems are used a lot in Thai food. I'm going to finish this off with 5 tablespoons of chili oil and I'm going to blend everything together. Now look at this beautiful color. I'm now going to work on the chicken. I've got 4 chicken breasts here and this is about 2 pounds, almost a kilo. The reason I'm using chicken breast for this recipe is because the satay is usually cut very thin and flat and it's really easy to do this with chicken breast. The first thing I'm going to do is cut off the chicken tender at the back. Now depending on where you get this from, this may already be pulled off for you. Next, I'm going to start cutting this from the thickest part of the breast and I'm going to measure in about 1 inch. And I'm going to cut this into strips. The next thing I'm going to do is take each strip and I'm going to slice these horizontally. Now I will likely get about 3 slices from the thicker portion and about 2 slices as it tapers down. I'm just going to finish cutting and preparing the rest of the chicken. Next, I'm going to flatten these individually using a meat hammer. Now this is going to tenderize the chicken and it's going to increase the surface area of each strip. I'm going to scrape all of that gorgeous marinade on top of the prepared strips of chicken. And I'm also going to add 200 ml of coconut milk and I'm going to mix everything together. Now I can smell the lemongrass and the galangal right away. Ideally, you should leave this overnight in your fridge to marinate, but you need to leave it for a minimum of 1 hour. Now, if you've seen some of my other barbecue chicken or meat recipes, you will know that I'm a big fan of metal skewers. But for this recipe, bamboo skewers are best. Make sure to soak them in water for at least 30 minutes, as this is going to prevent them from catching fire on the grill. The chicken is now marinating and the skewers are soaking, and I think I'm just going to work on the peanut sauce. In a saucepan, I'm going to dry toast 1 teaspoon of black sesame seeds, and to this I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. I'm just going to allow this to melt just a little bit, and I'm going to follow this with 200 ml of coconut milk. I'm going to mix and allow the peanut butter to melt and blend into the coconut milk. Bring this to the boil and add 1 teaspoon of massaman curry paste. Now you can buy this paste at any Asian store, but it's really simple to make it yourself. I'm going to leave a link to my massaman curry paste recipe at the end of this video as well as in the description. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of tamarind paste, mix it in, taste for salt, and add salt as required. Next, I'm going to get my chicken strips onto my skewers. I'm going to measure about 3 inches. Now this is the perfect size, as satay is usually served as a street snack. But if I'm preparing this for an appetizer size, I will usually do about 1.5 inches and just cut the excess off with the kitchen scissors. My barbecue is preheating and I'm just going to lay down some foil. Now, the soaking of the skewers will prevent the skewers from catching fire, but they could still burn. So adding foil protects the bamboo from the direct flame. Now let's flip the chicken over, and here's what not to do. When you flip it, grab the chicken, not by the stick, as you can see that I've done here. The bamboo is so hot and brittle that it will literally break when you yank at it. Now this may seem a little obsessive, but I've made myself a lovely little organic basting brush out of some leftover lemongrass, and I'm going to baste the satay skewers with some chili oil. Since this is chicken breast and it's also cut really thin, it only needs a few minutes on each side to cook, but I'm allowing it for a few extra minutes so it can get those nice grill marks as well. This is now ready to come off the grill. Now, of course, you can serve this just like this, satay and peanut sauce, simple. But I want to dress this up to serve it at the potluck. I'm going to use a squeeze bottle to drizzle on some of that peanut sauce, followed by some fresh and vibrant coriander, some sliced fresh red chillies, lime wedges, black sesame seeds, small dots of chili sauce, and finally some crushed peanuts. Now, isn't this just gorgeous? The flavors in this chicken satay are just amazing, and the peanut sauce is flavorful and creamy. Thank you so much for joining me on Cravings Food Adventures. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. This Thai chicken satay is amazing, and so is the peanut sauce that is served along with it. Make this for your family and friends, and they're going to love it. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. I upload new videos every week, so make sure that you're subscribed so you're the first to see it. Also, do share this channel with your family and friends so I can hit my goal of 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Also, follow me on all of my social channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and even Snapchat. And don't forget to hit the bell. That's YouTube's new bell icon. That will notify you every time I upload a new video. Until I see you next time, have a great day, guys. Bye.